Okay, here is a demo of the coil winder with the Mach 3 set to millimeters. The G coil code that gets generated is based on millimeters. I've determined that. I've set the steppers so that they have 1/8 stepping. Instead of a full turn, I got 1/8 stepping on each one. That was, I would say, recommended in the G coil documentation. While they don't actually quote recommend it, it was at least mentioned in the figures that they had were based on 1/8 stepping. So I set this for 1/8 stepping as well. What I found was that on the spindle, that worked out very well. It actually worked out great. But as for the table, the feeder table, didn't work out quite as well. Still had to play with the values in order to get it to actually feed properly. But all in all, it's actually set up a little bit easier. Okay, whatever. I guess the best thing now is just go ahead and show you what the results are. I actually haven't run this in a while, so hopefully it will run properly. And here we go. I can see that the camera, with the camera angle at the little fixture, little bear claw thing is kind of in the way. However, maybe you'll be able to see it once it goes to the other side. I hate like heck to get in any closer because it gets very fuzzy. But maybe you can see that this is working pretty well. What I have it set for is an offset. What will happen is what that offset is, once it reaches the end, rather than it starting up right away immediately, I actually have it go, shall we say, forward just the thickness of a of the wire, and this is actually string, and then it actually comes back across. That way it tends to try to start stacking the string / wire right on top of the other one in the proper manner. Seems to be working out pretty good. That's adjustable in the G coil code as well. You can have it offset as much or as little as you want. I'll let you run a little bit more. I still need to figure out some mechanism for having that little, should we say, arm, so that it's right next to the work or the coil like I have it, and still be able to have it go all the way out to the outside edge. I want my coils to be 1 inch in width, or 1 inch long, and because of the fact that tool I have is a little, has thickness, I actually lose some space on either side because of the fact that it takes up that distance anyway. I know I'm rambling, and I apologize. I'm watching it as it goes, trying to evaluate it. Well, I'm going to stop it after another couple passes. While this is getting there and it's better, the setup is a lot easier since I told it was millimeters instead of working with a mix of millimeters and inches. So hopefully I'll be able to actually get something that is as precise as I want. The controller card I have actually will allow 1/16 stepping, and I'm debating on whether or not to go ahead and go that direction. With that finer granularity, maybe I'll be able to take and get the coil wraps to be as tight as what I want, as what I desire. So, thanks for watching. Again, any and all comments are welcome. Thank you.